Okay, this is going to be a long video. We have quite a few instruments to get through, but we'll start on with pound CAD and we'll just kick straight into it. So as you know, I've been looking at this levels for a while. So we have support here, resistance, 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 support, 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 support. So it's just a range that I'm looking at on the higher time frames. I'm expecting to get on the move to the downside. So this becomes a key level at the moment that we're looking for on the weekly. We did take a sell last week, which ended up in profit, which was nice, and we're looking to get in again. So we've come up at the start of the week and we've retested this level straight away, which is nice. So we can see what Monday's range does. So let's just go down into the daily. You can see it a little bit clearer, that retest here. So we'll let Monday do its thing and we'll see if we can, I think we'll just do something like this. If we can break below Monday's range and sell off, then and that's what I'm looking for. The main aim is to get to the bottom of the range down here, but like I say, sometimes it could just chop. Take this price action for example over here. So you see the way it just started dropping, and then we could get something like this before the actual drop. So just don't think that this is going to go straight down. If it does, that'd be fantastic, but nothing is certain on trading. Just know that the bias is bearish and that is the target that we're looking for, and we can implement Monday's range in ways to get on board that. So that's pound CAD, and we'll move on to EURUSD. Get these day dividers off. Quite a large fall from last week. Last week we noticed this price action breaking out of this this sort of downward channel. We broke out and then we had the aggressive move to the downside, but we were in here looking to get on board this this move on the H1. Didn't get on board it because we had Monday's range lined up. If I put the day dividers on, which is here, we got that break here. We were looking perfect retest, but it just stretched too far, and it was too far out of my comfort zone to get. I didn't really want to be chasing it, where, you know, if I chased it here and it came up, it would have made me feel uncomfortable. So getting in where I wanted to get in was key, and it just didn't happen. But regards to now, it looks very weak. We've come out the other side of this channel, and yeah, the logical thing to do is be bearish. We have all these lows here to go, and I think it would be sensible to continue bearish bias unless you get something like this on Monday. If we start closing up above here, then it could be a deeper retrace. But we'll have to see how Monday unfolds. This is just the levels that I'm looking at and my first instincts of the week. If there's anything that you guys want me to look at, send me a message in the comments and I'll include it in tomorrow's video. And let's go on to dollar CAD actually. It's at interesting levels. And by interesting levels I mean very overextended levels. So looking at this level here, obviously we've had quite the sell-off from here, and do we get a pullback at some point into these levels? That's what I'm sort of looking at. We'll let Monday do its thing as usual. We'll go down into the H1. So it's quite a small range at the moment. We did have this breakdown from them highs, but that means nothing so far. We'll see how Monday's range unfold. Hopefully it's not as a little small tight range like this. We'll see how it goes, but I am looking for selling opportunities in dollar CAD, just mainly based off this swing point. Just somewhere where we sold off heavily before. If we come up close, we could get a pullback and a continuation. It all depends, but we'll see how it goes. Euro pound also, if I can find you weekly we failed to close above this level, so we've sold off heavily here, sold off here, sold off here, we've come up and we failed to close above that support and resistance. So looking for sell-offs again, and we did get a nice reaction off that level. Monday's range could sort of go like this between these two higher time frame levels, and then we just wait for a break either way. If it comes down there, that we're selling. If it breaks above the higher time frame level, then we're going high for these highs. Okay, so there's two ways you could approach this. It's just nice that Monday's range is between two higher time frame levels. Let me just show you if I can get this. There we go. So this is the higher time frame levels, this higher time frame support and resistance. Monday's range is going to be in between these two, like so, and we'll see which way it breaks out and just trade it accordingly if it's nice and clean setup. We'll move on to CAD Yen. I posted this on my blog. If you want to go check out the blog I post up, I'll just bring it in here. We'll go to the home page, and I post up different instruments with different videos. You can go to the blog home on the main screen, and you see EuroCAD here with charts, a little bit about it, and then a video, CAD Yen, pound. So I'm going to be adding to them every day. If you want to receive them straight to your inbox when they're posted, it's no charge or anything, it's all free. Just come up here, register your email address, and I'll get them sent out to you. So anyway, back to the charts. CAD Yen weekly time frame. You can see if I take this, you can see we've swept this key low here, which I like to use. Key low swept, and we're above this support and resistance, so we have to stay above this support and resistance for me to get into the next trade, which I'll be trading up to this level. You can just see that it's the bottom of the channel as well, so down. So the most logical thing for me to do is look for buys at these areas. Not a lot of people will be looking to buy this instrument, which is good, but I see things a little bit different to what maybe most are thinking this massive sell-off. But if you look at the overall structure and you see that we've took out a major swing point, then I'll be looking for longs. Just doesn't matter if it's a continuation, I just want to get a little trade from the week. We'll go down into the H1 and we'll see what that's looking like so far. So we're sitting above that level, it's just consolidation at the moment. We'll see how Monday unfolds and take it from there. Usually I don't post a video on Monday, but I'm just letting you know the levels that I'm looking at, and then when Monday's levels are done, then I can strip back the instruments and trade the ones I want to trade. So just giving you a little insight into the levels that I'm trading. You can take these levels and put them on your charts if you wish, if they make sense to you. We'll move on to pound yen. A few levels here as well. So you can see these swing points, swing point here, swing point here, and we've come down and we've failed to close below that. So if this is just going to be a huge range, then I expect a move to the upside, which what would negate this would be daily close back below this level here. So this level becomes sort of instrumental to where it's going to go. We could just chop between these two levels, but we'll see. If Monday's range is anywhere between these two levels and then it's just going to consolidate, then we can scrap it. But if, let's say, Monday's range comes up, that's the high of Monday's range, and then on Tuesday we go higher, then that is where I look to get long to the next level. So just my thoughts in my head at the moment. Obviously we'll have to see what Monday's range does, but this is what I've got in my head. I've got a plan, and then if it doesn't go to plan, then it gets scrapped from the sheet, and I sort of narrow down and really zoom into the instruments that are doing what I wanted to do and trade those. And we'll move on to EURUSD. Sorry, this is quite a long video, but quite a few instruments to get through. EURUSD, weekly time frame. Take a look at this candle here. We've come up once, twice, and we failed to close above these levels here, and this huge support and resistance on the on the weekly. We sold off heavily before here, and took a swing point out where we sold off. So bias is bearish, and just looking for this to stay underneath this level here. If it starts coming up here, then I'm not interested anymore. So really need Monday's range to unfold underneath here and try and utilize Monday's range to go down to the next level. And it's as simple as that. We'll go out to the monthly so you can get a clearer picture of the instrument. Sold off here, sold off here, sold off here. Can it come up and sweep all that? Of course it can, but I've got an idea in my head of what I want to see, what I want to react, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's the levels that I'm looking at on the weekly. Come up, we swept, looks quite bearish, and then I want to implement Monday's range to come down to the next support and resistance level. Move on to Pound New Zealand. Quite choppy so far. Weekly chart, we have these two highs that I was looking at as well, the support and resistance. I'll just draw that line in. We're above it at the moment, but really want that breakdown. The main play for me is if we break down below here, and that I'm only going to be trading it if we get down below here and be playing it to the next level. Up here, chopping about, I'm not interested in it, but this is the level that I'm really keeping an eye on here. So you can see the bounce from here, the bounce here, a little bit of support here, resistance. You can see that's a very key level for me. So we need it down here, and then I'll be trading it there. Up here, I'm not interested in all this choppiness it just makes no sense to me. Could it hold this level and go higher? Absolutely. I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in this level. Okay. If you want to trade it up here, that's fair enough to you. There's no right or wrong answers. I just be more comfortable trading it down here. Pound CAD weekly went over that, and I think it's the best opportunity. So yeah, I really went over that. Dollar Swiss, tricky. Last week, group went long from here up into these levels, and then I personally was looking for sell-offs around this area, and it just smashed straight through it. No trades, but yeah, it's quite strong at the moment, and I think I'll just let Monday unfold in this one, get a little bit better idea of what it wants to do. The group bought this high, bought this Monday's high up into this level, which was quite a nice trade, and then I was looking for a breakdown, but we haven't got it, which is fine. But we'll see how Monday unfolds and the week unfolds. This level is key to me here. So if we can close back below that, I think the next level would be to the downside. So if we get Monday's range, close below that, that's the next level. But like again, we'll have to see. That's the level I'm looking at, but wouldn't be too keen on trading this. This is quite a sharp move down and move back up. These sort of V reversals usually mean one thing, going continuation to the upside. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And lastly, Aussie New Zealand weekly levels. We have this swing point here. We've come down nabbed that swing point, and now we have the next level of resistance. So this is support, 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 turn to resistance. So if we want to continue to the upside, we need to break above this higher time frame level. We go down into the H1. You see that Monday's high so far is just trading off that. So to get involved long, break above here, retest of Monday's high. Doesn't matter how deep the retest, we just need that break above first, and then hopefully get the continuation to the upside on Aussie New Zealand. So that's it, guys. Quite a long one, quite a few instruments that I'm looking at. Going to be updating the blog later as well. So any questions, let me know in the comments. Any instruments you want me to go over. Most importantly, stay safe out there with everything that's going on, because trading really comes secondary to your health and your family. So wishing you all the best trading for today, and catch you tomorrow.